Hey guys, how's it going? Today we're doing another discussion and review with me and Calvin, and today we're doing a review on The Flash episode. Is it 4?
Yeah, I believe
episode
so.
4. Spoiler alert!
Alert!
I can't talk.
Okay, let's start the timer, and we'll get. Hopefully, Sam can start to jog his tongue, his speech inducer qualifier. So we'll set it for 10 minutes and go. So short synopsis for this episode. Basically, we saw the team was trying to find a new replacement for Ronnie in the Firestorm Matrix because Ronnie's gone, so they needed someone else who was compatible with Martin Stein to become to become Firestorm because Martin Stein wasn't able to his molecules were destabilizing or something. They had one guy who really wanted it and another guy who didn't really want to be a hero.
Mm-hmm.
But the one guy who wanted it, he turned out to be the villain of the episode, which I thought turned out to be kind of a cool twist, I guess.
Yeah.
Because at first he's like, oh, I want to be Firestorm so bad. Like, I always knew I was destined for greater things. But then it turned out he wasn't quite compatible with Martin Stein.
Uh-huh. And we also found out he's not, he may have not have used, if he was compatible, I don't think he would have used that to be a good person because we found out he had, a past record of
violence and anger issues.
Yeah,
So yeah, I thought it was kind of interesting. It kind of, since he was only in the one episode and he didn't really have any time for development, I think they did well in developing his character in a single episode. You know, he started as this guy who seemed kind of heroic, but then his ego was a little big. Turned out he had a history of anger management, and he did gain powers from trying to fuse with Martin Stein. But he ended up wanting to use those powers to hurt the Flash.
It sparked the powers that he received from Particle Blast. He already had them, but touching him sparked the powers, I guess, is what they said.
The guy who didn't really want anything to do with Firestorm is this guy Jefferson Jackson, and he was a high school quarterback who was affected by the particle accelerator and ended up breaking his leg or tearing a muscle in his leg that put him out of the running for all these colleges that wanted him to play football for them. So his career was ruined, and he just ended up starting his own mechanic shop, I think.
Yeah.
And he didn't really want anything to do with it at first, but by the end, he kind of realized that
being a hero is actually
cool and it's bigger than him. It's not about him and what the particle accelerator did to him, but it's to help him help other people.
Mm-hmm.
So I thought that was nice. I felt like Caitlin Snow was especially, she seemed more than anybody, she wanted to find a replacement for Ronnie, which I thought was made sense.
Mm-hmm.
Even though Ronnie wasn't involved, just the fact that it was for Firestorm, Caitlin, I noticed, was kind of the leader or kind of the one who wanted to get it done the most.
The other half of the episode, I guess, was a lot of Iris.
Yeah, it was kind of more an Iris and her mom situation. Iris's mom, I'm still not sure if she lied about being sick or not. Because that was kind of pushed out of the way when Iris found out that she had a brother.
Yeah.
Because she did some investigations on her mom and found out that when her mom left her and her dad, Iris and her dad, that she was already 8 months pregnant.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think she was lying about being sick with McGregor's, which is a fictional disease? But
if I remember correctly, Iris said that she did find something wrong with her mom. So I think she is sick, but I don't know, how sick or anything.
Yeah, it was kind of
is.
Yeah, because Iris was like, after you told me you were sick, I thought you were lying, so I did some research on you. and then I found out you had a son, and then it was
Yeah,
like it
yeah.
took, you know, so you don't really know, you know, I'm not sure. I will see. I think it'll kind of hopefully clarify it a little more in any future episodes. But I feel like for now, we don't really
Yeah.
know if she really is dying or not.
Yeah.
But the important thing is that Iris West's possible brother is probably Wally West, who in the comics becomes Kid Flash and eventually becomes the Flash after Barry Allen dies. But you know, we don't know if it'll be the same in the TV show, but we can hope. And I think that'll be cool to have another speedster, because Jay Garrick, he wasn't really in this episode for some reason.
Oh yeah.
But he lost his powers, and I think it'll be nice to have two good guy speedsters. If by the time Wally West is introduced, Jay Garrick hasn't regained his powers already. I mean, maybe Jay Garrick goes home to Earth 2 before before Wally West is ever introduced.
He wasn't in the episode even like at all. Not even a single scene he was in it.
Yeah.
So I
guess he just left to do things. Yeah. I don't know what he'd have to do.
They just made the portal, and that whole episode didn't have anything to do with the portal except for a little bit of.
Yeah, maybe he's just chilling in the Starlab's basement, you know. It's just kind of surprising that he didn't make an appearance at all. Like trying to help Martin Stein find a replacement for Firestorm. He just totally, you know, was absent. But there might be a reason. It might be just because they wanted to focus on the other characters, but we'll see. And at the end of the episode, Firestorm leaves to, you know, realize their true potential, you know, as a superhero. And I feel like it wasn't really necessary that they left. They probably just left because at the end we saw Flash's, most likely his next enemy, the Shark Man guy.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not sure if he's in the comics, so I don't know if he has an official name. But I think it's actually Shark King. I think I actually read that somewhere. But Firestorm left, I think, because the writers wanted Flash to be more in danger facing the shark guy, because, you know, if Firestorm's around, then a lot of Flash's battles are easier. So I felt like they needed Firestorm to leave so that Flash could do this on his own.
And it may possibly lead into Legends of Tomorrow.
Because that'll come up, and maybe where they go is, I don't know, maybe they'll discover something, or just kind of maybe meet up with some of the other cast members in Legends of Tomorrow. So we'll see. I mean, they could just come back in the next couple episodes and realize they have a new power or something. But the most important thing we got at the end was Harrison Wells and sorry, I just zoned out. Harrison Wells coming in at the end of the episode. I mean, he earlier in the episode he stole a gun or something, some kind of weapon from Mercury Labs, and the owner of Mercury Labs, I can't remember what his name is, saw Harrison Wells like fleeing the scene.
And so Joe West found out because she wanted to tell Joe because she trusts Joe, and so Joe knew that
as well as Patty. She tells Patty as well.
Patty and Joe knew that Wells was alive, but
I guess they didn't know for sure, but
they knew there was something.
They knew that something's up,
and so they didn't tell him anything, and I guess
they didn't tell Barry anything.
It doesn't really matter, I guess, now, because right at the very end of the episode,
Harrison Wells walks out of nowhere.
Yeah, he just the shark guy comes up to Barry and like is attacking him, and Harrison Wells just shoots him in the back with this gun.
Yeah, and then starts walking away, and Flash is like, "Wait, who are you?" You know, and then catches up to him and sees it's Harrison Wells, and that's where the episode cuts off. And I think it's just funny how Harrison Wells. Let's see, what's he done? He's coming to Star Labs through the portal. He wandered around Star Labs for a bit, out of view. He went and stole a gun, and then he comes and shoots a shark guy. So I wonder if there's something we're missing, because so far it's just kind of like, what's he here to do? Yeah. I mean, we thought he was just being curious.
It seems like he's.
Is he trying to become? Is he trying to? like what
I don't
what
know.
is he doing? Like he just comes out of nowhere and helps out Flash. So at least we can assume that he may be a good guy. I mean, that
I wonder if like he had an experience with Barry Allen in Earth 2, because how would he just know about it and stuff? I don't know.
Yeah, we'll see where. I think the next episode will. I mean, they have to focus on Harrison Wells. I mean, it's too late now. Barry has seen Harrison. Harrison has seen Barry. You know, so the next episode is going to deal with that. But our timer's out, so now we'll give our final score for the episode. I'll give it a 9. No, I'll give it another 8.5 because I liked how they didn't really focus on the villain too much. And even though the villain was unique, he wasn't just some bad guy who was affected by the particle accelerator or who came through the breach and is out to kill Flash. Like he started as a good guy, and I thought his development was very well done for fitting him into one episode. I think Jefferson Jackson is cool. He seems like a cool guy. Firestorm is back. That's a plus. Even though he leaves at the end. Iris and her mom's, even though we find out Iris has a brother, I thought those parts were still a little slow and a little melodramatic. So I give it an 8.5. But generally, I thought the episode was very good.
I'm going to do an 8. I felt like the episode was pretty good. It's a good Flash episode. It has a couple surprises. Like a lot of the Flash episodes, I feel like have just right there at the end or something like that. We saw a little bit of Patty Spivot and Barry Allen love.
Yeah, more romance.
Yeah. And just the whole episode I thought was pretty good, but a lot of parts that were just a little slow.
So thanks for watching this review and discussion. Again, we're kind of some of our equipment is down. Let's put it that way. So
so yeah.
So it's a little. I mean, you may notice it's a little different. But for example, this computer is currently turned off and is not even on.
So yeah. But if you did like this video, don't forget to comment on your thoughts and subscribe to us if you'd like to see any more.
If you know anyone who watches The Flash or Arrow or Walking Dead, tell them about this. Because we really want to know what you guys thought of the episode. So thanks for watching this time. Tell other people about us. And stay tuned for future review and discussion episodes.
Bye!